So here's my sump, located right below my tank. You can see the water. This over here is where the water comes in, and then it goes down to the filter bag in case there's any big chunks, or in case my pipefish decides to swim down it. Then he won't end up getting in here and getting sucked up by something else. This is my protein skimmer. The suds take up any dirt and bring it up and over, and it goes into this container. This is the water that's going up and back into the tank. Right here I have a little block in case when I turn off the pump, that way it doesn't siphon back into the tank here and overflow. Lots of creatures growing in there. Got some sponges, I guess is what they're called, and probably little teeny anemones. I think I say that right. Never quite sure. Over here is the calcium reactor. It's kind of hard to see. I couldn't fit it inside the bottom underneath the tank. Let me get a flashlight. Point it. Yeah, see, there's the granules there and the top of it. This over here is the CO2. It helps with the calcium, and right there is the calcium drip. It goes into the sump. And then over here we have the water cooling system with those halides. There's two, I think they're 150 watt halides. It kind of warms up the water, so this thing turns on every now and then to cool down the water. You can see the algae, purple algae, red algae growing in there. That's definitely a good thing. You can also see some of it growing on the side there of my tank. Definitely a good thing. I definitely got some brown algae too. I kind of mixed the sand up a little bit, but you can see the brown algae is coming out. It's because I put some new sand in there. New substrate. This is my cat's eye over here. He's not doing too well. He's not putting his tentacles out. Kind of faded a little bit. Started looking really light pink. I've been feeding him some shrimps, making sure he's getting some, and hopefully he'll start doing better. So even this guy here, those two little black dots, it says skeleton underneath. Not sure why they're fading. My Trek is not. Just kind of doing the same thing. I've checked all my water. Seems to be fine, but for some reason these guys are reacting to something. I'm not quite sure what it is though. Here's my bubble coral. Thought I was going to lose him a while back, so I'm glad he's doing much better now. It's actually starting to grow back. So anyway, here's the back of it. You can see this is water falls into there, comes out the back here and goes down into that filter bag, then comes back up into this here, and then out that. This here's the Aqua Controller Junior. It runs my lights, it runs my fans. I can hit the down button there and it will shut those fans off for 5 minutes so I can feed, and it allows the food to kind of drop down a little bit more onto the corals. It also shows the pH. Alright, here's my pH, and then right here is my temperature. It also controls my water cooling system as well, and it's all set on automatic. It's it was kind of pricey, but it's definitely I recommend it, and I don't know what I'd do without it. This over here is the RO system. It goes through these 3 filters here. This one as well. This up here is a UV. When I had that kick issue, I was going to use this as a last resort, but I've heard this can kill some of the good algae that's floating in your water, so I'm glad I didn't have to use it, but I did pick it up just in case. So now I'm using it to filter the water here in the RO system, because it kind of sits for a while sometimes. But you can see the inside of it. I got the heater down there, and it's on a floater system, so when it fills up to the top it stops filling. It's really slow though. It takes like 2 days. Actually, it probably took about 3 days for this to fill up, but still definitely worth it. Glad I got it. Don't know what I'd do without it. Glad I can make my own salt water.